Hi everyone, I'm Kangaroo, and I'm going to be talking about the Houston Dynamo versus the LA Galaxy in the MLS Cup of 2012. This game was pathetic. Okay, that's all I'm going to say as far as the outcome of it, because it's pathetic. It was bad, okay? People who are like, why was it bad? Why was it pathetic? I didn't get to see it. I didn't get to see it. What happened? The ref basically was biased, and they were for LA. You can't have a ref like that. Going over the game, there was no momentum, no motive for Houston to go score in the second half. There was nothing, and that's pretty sad considering I wanted Houston to win. They had 59% possession in this game, and they had way more shots on goal, and they had more shots. They had a more efficient game than LA, but LA came on top with the win of 3-1 LA to win the MLS Cup of 2012. However, I think this game was poorly officiated, and I'm going to be talking about that right now. Okay, so 44th minute, Callan Carr goes down for Houston and scores. There was supposedly lack of communication for the Galaxy players, the goalkeeper, and the defender. However, I did not see that. I just saw a purely good goal. So, good job, Callan Carr. You scored a great goal, and there was no lack of communication there. It was just a good goal. So, that's an excuse, of course, for the LA people out there. That's an excuse, not a whatever. Omar Gonzalez for LA scores in the 60th minute. It was a recycled run, and he headed it across. He was at one of the posts. I can't remember which one actually, and he does it to the far post and heads it in, and it's goal. And it was a pretty nice goal. However, I don't think if Houston could defend, it shouldn't have happened. Here's where I'm gonna get pretty talkative, if you will. 65th minute, 5 minutes after Omar's goal, Houston was just shutting down. I don't know what was happening, what was going on. They just needed to do something, and they needed to get the ball up. They needed to defend. They needed to help back. They needed to get the ball up. They needed to make runs. But it didn't happen. There was no motive. There's no momentum left. Okay, they just ran out. They were done. Okay, they should have just sat down on the bench and watched, LA score 5,000 times, up and down. Whatever, right? But, no, it got ugly in the second half. This is why. There was a handball called in the box. Let me re-say that. There was a quote, handball. To me, it wasn't a handball. There's no way. There's no way. No. No way. No effing way. No way. There was a handball. Okay, what happened was, one of the LA guys, I think it was Keane, passed. I want to say passed because he didn't really shoot it. He just chipped it almost, at the Houston's guys right above his elbow, and the ref called a handball. Here's why I'm against it. One, it wasn't a handball. I believe a handball is elbow below, and it is not forced to the guy's area, that area I just explained. However, this ball was forced to his arm, which his arm is not a hand. Elbow below for me. I thought that was the rules here, guys. I don't know if I don't know. That's not a handball to me. There's no way. Shoulder below is, I don't know. Different refs, they judge it. They judge it by what they think, their philosophy. And I guess this one thought that shoulder below was. I don't know what the FIFA rule says, so I cannot, say whether or not it was. In my own philosophy, my own opinion, I think that was not a handball. I think the Houston team, Houston got fucked. Seriously, I think they got fucked in this game. I think this game was poorly officiated, and it'll get reviewed by the MLS, but I don't think anything will happen to that ref because it's just bad, guys. This is bad when it gets to this. Then I have to talk about it. I shouldn't have to make a video about some piss poor call here. But anyways, what happened was it got forced to his arm area, and right above his elbow, that is. And the ref called it. The ref wasn't even close to the ball. I don't know how he saw it. There was a big mumble jumble crowd right there. I don't know how he saw it, but he saw it. Somehow, I don't. That's not a handball. Third, I should say. Third. If I believe in FIFA rule book, it says here that if there is a handball and it was purposefully, he threw his hand out there to stop it, and he blocked it from proceeding to the goal. You are supposed to issue a yellow card to the offender, and he never did that. So therefore, I believe that that was not a handball. That's another reason why it was not a handball. He did not properly address it, so therefore it's not a handball. You know, if you don't yellow card the guy for that play, it's not a handball. Ricardo Clark was the victim here of the handball. So as far as that's not a handball. And then Landon Donovan would score the penalty kick for them on that ridiculous call in the 65th minute. Here's another one that I did not like. Okay, so what happened was Robbie Keane for the LA Galaxy was dribbling down. He beats the defender. It's a breakaway, him and the goalkeeper. He gets into the box. The goalkeeper runs out doing his job. Dives? Yeah, he dives. And he hardly touches Robbie Keane. He's going for the ball here, guys. He's going for the ball. Tally Hall. Yes, Tally Hall. Going for the ball. Hardly hits Robbie Keane. Robbie Keane flops over Tally Hall, over the ball, and onto the ground. And the ref has the guts to run up to Tally Hall, give him a yellow card. It's in the box, gives him a PK. Robbie Keane scores in the 90th minute, well, plus 4 minutes because of the stoppage time. Another bad call. Here's why. He was going for the ball. Okay? If you're going for the ball, you have a clean shot. You did not go cleats up. You did not physically take him out. And you did not do a dirty play. It's not a foul. Not a foul. You're going for the ball. He flops over you. And you're the one that's fucked. Like, how does this work? I don't know about you guys, but if I was that goalkeeper, I would get up and I would throw a fit. I would get a red card. I'd probably kill that ref, like, right there and there. Like, you can't call that. Like, you already called the shit call. Like, that's your one shit call of the game. Okay? You just lost the game for us. Like, you lost the game for us a long time ago. Because we had no momentum. Okay? You lost the game for us because you don't know how to call a good call. Like that was terrible. Like, there's nothing to it. That's not a foul. Okay? My definition of a foul is something dirty. Like, not like, you know, like you go up cleats, you try to hurt them, you grab them by the neck, you throw them down, you grab their jersey, pull them down, you take their legs out from under them. A foul is not when you're going for the ball, but he freaking flops over you and he falls, and that's a card on you. Tally Hall did not deserve a card there. That was not a foul. I think that play should have been stopped for a flop on Robbie Keane and a yellow card for him, not for the goalkeeper and not a PK. I think it should have been a card on Robbie Keane for him flopping on the ground and bitching about not it being called, and then he calls it, and no, that's unacceptable. That's not how the game is played. This day and age, there's dirty players and there's poor judgment calls, and MLS is not known for, you know, the greatest soccer on the planet. However, but, you know, that's a bad call. Like, there's 2 bad calls that you lost the game for Houston. Like, it should have been 1-1. 1-1, 60th minute. 30 minutes left in the game. It's up for grabs. Those 2 goals are unacceptable, and it's a disappointment to see those be called. In my righteous mind, I think that this game was Houston got screwed. It's just, that's how it is. I don't know if he was for LA. He wanted LA. I don't know if he liked Houston. I don't know if he liked LA. But that's just, I think the ref lost the game for Houston, and that's all I have to say. I mean, it was a bad game. But thank you guys for watching. I'm on Tingaroo. Please tell me what you think of the game. Like, who do you like in this situation? What do you think about my comments on the 2 bad calls, stuff like that? And the final score was 3-1 LA Galaxy to win the MLS Cup of 2012. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Tingaroo.